The Battle of Wagram was, until that point, the largest land battle in Europe. It saw the defeat of the Fifth Coalition of Austria, Britain, Portugal, Sicily and Sardinia by France and her allies. By 1809, Napoleon began withdrawing his forces from Central Europe and weakening the Confederation of the Rhine to deal with the conflict. Austria, led by Archduke Charles, seized the opportunity to try to reclaim territory lost in earlier wars and invaded the French allied Bavaria. Quickly recovering, Napoleon struck back and reoccupied Vienna in May 1809, but he was defeated at the Battle of Aspen-Essling after an attempt to cross the Danube, where Charles and his army had retreated. Taking time to amass his forces to 172,000 men, Napoleon crossed the Danube on the 4th of July with the bulk of them. Facing him were 136,000 Austrians, occupying the high ground around the village of Wagram. Over a 2-day battle, the 5th and 6th of July, French assaults on the village eventually ended with a victory for Napoleon, despite extremely high casualties. Over 300,000 men fought over the 2 days, and the Austrian casualties numbered over 23,000, while the French casualties were around 27,000. The battlefield is easily reached from Vienna on a 25-minute train journey from Praterstern station. The area is flat across the Marchfield, and it gives you an indication of how the battlefield looks. In the centre of the modern village of Wagram, you will find the church, parts of which were rebuilt in 1956 after the collapse of the old tower. Directly in front of the church is a memorial to the battle, with a plaque in German giving an overview of the fighting here in July of 1809. A little way down the road from the church is the Wagram Memorial Park, a small plot of land with a large memorial to the battle that was erected in 1909 on the 100th anniversary of the battle. On the edge of the village, you'll find the museum of the battle, which was also the headquarters of Archduke Charles at certain points. From here you can see the lay of the land from the Austrian defensive positions looking down towards the French lines, a mile or so away. A long modern road now bisects the centre of the battlefield, and this leads right down to the site of Napoleon's headquarters during the battle. The flat, open terrain gives you an idea of how the battlefield would have appeared in 1809, as very little has changed in this area. And then finally, on the edge of a small wooded area is the site of Napoleon's headquarters. This was on a small rise, which gave good views back across the battle to the north, and it's marked today with a small stone monument and also a display board explaining the course of the battle.